I just noticed how much blue there is in this video right now. Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here and welcome back to Union Cross. We're going to be doing the metal spotlight, but this just tripped me out when I pushed play on record. I looked at my camera and I was like, whoa, blue everywhere. Blue shirt, blue hair, blue background. If you guys don't know that blue song that was out a long time ago, really funny. You guys should go check it out just for fun. Just because there's so much blue in this video. But anyways, welcome to Union Cross. We're going to be doing the, what is that quest called again? The weekly gem quest, that's it. The quest that has been pretty easy so far. They haven't really upped up the difficulty on it because of Kyrie X, which again, if they do something like that, it's the balance on Kyrie X right now is just kind of ridiculous, because if they make everything to be her level, people who don't have Kyrie X just can't compete and can't do the events, which equals a lot of people quitting because they can't play the game. So it's going to be really hard from this point on what they do with the power creep, because they really got to add other medals that equal up to Kyrie X, or at least events that can be passed with my strategy of which one is it? The Tifa and Aerith, the Triforce Tifa and Aerith, or Triforce 0.2 Kyrie. So what is that? That's using 2 copycat medals to copy your Tifa and Aerith, or copying your 0.2 Kyrie, the Triforce Kyrie or Triforce Tifa and Aerith. It works out really good. I showed it in my last video for, what do you call that medal again? I'm having a bad day today. The Twilight Thorn. My last video, my medal spotlight, the Twilight Thorn, I showed me in high tier Coliseum using the Twilight Thorn with Triforce Tifa and Aerith, and I did over 1 million damage on level 1500 mobs, which is incredible. So yeah, Kyrie X is really good, but there is other things you guys can be using to kind of catch up to her power creep. So I'll figure that out as it goes when the events get harder, but for now we're going to be doing the silver hammer frame. I did this on my main account and it was really easy, not because of Illustrated Kyrie X, just because it didn't seem that tough. They really didn't add much. There's a little sneak preview that I did in JP where they changed these gem quests weekly, so I'm kind of excited to see what that's going to be about. I didn't really look at any gameplay. I just noticed that the banners were restricting you to using a certain Keyblade, so it was like weekly gem quests. I could be totally wrong on this. I didn't really look at it. I just saw a banner. I'm like, oh, is that what they're doing? I didn't look more into it, which I will later on. Just for now, I'm just talking about it for no reason. But it was like weekly gem quest, at least I think it is, and it said use your Olympia or use that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. That's just a banner I saw. I should have done a little more research, but a little low on time. So anyways, let's jump into this. I'm going to go in with my main setup here, and then I want to try out something. Let's throw in a final boss Shion somewhere there, just because I know that this shouldn't be too hard. You know what? Oh, no one's guilted it, have they? But yeah, okay. I'm just going to go with my main setup, which is, again, Triforce Kyrie, along with my main final boss Shion copycat medals. Works out beautifully. Again, a lot of you guys ask why don't I activate my second HD Shion. It's just unfair to a bigger percentage of you guys. A lot of people, that's just too much R&D to get extra attack on a copycat medal. But copycat medals should be coming back. A reprint banner that guarantees you a copycat medal every pull, and that banner is going to be incredible for free-to-play players. If you've seen all my guides, you already know that copycat medals are the way to go. There's so much you can do with them, and they never lose their value. Like, even Nominate is still good. Well, when I say even Nominate, but these are tier 5s as well, these copycat medals. So when that reprint banner comes, I'm giving the advice now, pull for it. I don't care what's coming out later. Whatever comes out later can be pulled randomly unless it's an EX medal. And if you just happen to pull an EX medal, you don't even have to guilt it, because you just copy with your HD Shion or Anti-Form or the new one coming out, Key Art Skies, all that. As you guys can see, this isn't that hard. I know it's going to be harder for newer players. You guys just got to relax for a bit, sit back and wait for proper banners. Do what you can for now. Go through story mode, do a little bit proud mode if you can touch it. But pretty much these quests, if they're too hard for you, it's because you're missing some kind of good buffer or a really good gilted medal. So I don't get the point of these enemies over here unless there is some kind of thing. But honestly, just skip them and go right to the boss over here. If you guys went to go fool around with there, I haven't. Tell me what's up over there. I really want to know. But the hammer frame, from what I know, this guy buffs himself. He puts on a lot of defense buffs, which we should be able to kill him before that happens with this setup. Now, if he does kill us with that counter, again, I think it's for buffs. Someone told me it's for defense buffs. I never got to that point because these medals are just way too strong, and I never get to find out. But if it does happen and somehow it kills you, second chance comes back. It works out really good, just like facing the Inferno Ape in the Hades Cup right now. So that was pretty much very, very easy. A lot easier than last week's. There was some kind of challenge to them. I guess the counter on his head was supposed to be challenged, but if you guys pulled for a Toon Medal, you guys can use a Toon Medal to increase it while buffing your medals. Toon Medals were a good investment for free-to-play counts as well. This quest costs 25, but what I really want to do is, my setup's crazy good. It doesn't really help out. Now, when I say crazy good, this was free-to-play. All of this is free-to-play. Every single medal you see on this Keyblade here was a Mercy Pull. HD Xion, Mercy Pull. I threw on Mickey Brooms. I got her 3-orbed, threw on 4 Mickey Brooms, or sorry, 3 Mickey Brooms. So I wasted Fantasia Mickey Bees on her. 0.2 carry, do not guilt your buffing medals. The Key Art Sky, it was a Mercy, not a Mercy, it was guaranteed every pull. I did 2 pulls and I got lucky and I got it. If I didn't get 2 of them, I would have just used Mickey Brooms on it. This right here, Illustrated Kingdom Hearts 2 carry, which we nicknamed to Tyree, that was also a Mercy Pull. And then Final Boss Xion, Mercy Pull. You guys get the pattern here. This is all Mercy Pulls, and this will happen again. We will get these medals back. They'll come back as guaranteed every pull or guaranteed in a Mercy Pull. And I do highly recommend that every medal here will continue to have value throughout the whole game until some huge power creep happens. But copycat medals always have value. Just remember that. So, the whole point of saying all that is because what I actually want to do, guys, is kind of be a little bit more up to date with you, and which is these medals right here. Now, you might be saying, well, that's a tier 4. From what I know, tier 5s are better, tier 6s are better, tier 7s are better. Not necessarily. Yes, having a better guilt, a better tier gives a better guilt, but the medals multiplier is what's most important, because this doesn't matter without this number here. So 4.30, once I fully guilt this guy, it becomes 11.0, past 11.0, which is huge. That is a tier 6 medal right there. 11.0 is huge. Now, not for single target. AoE, that's incredible. When you look at single target, there's a lot of medals that hit 15, there's a lot of medals that hit 17. So there is a lot of incredible single hit medals. But this medal right here is better than a bunch of tier 5s and tier 6s. It can't be really compared in this sense, but another reverse magic medal is HD Xion EX, and that medal has a multiplier of 11.09, I believe, which this medal has the same multiplier. The only difference is that HD Xion EX, she has a bunch of buffs on her and debuffs, and she's AoE. So altogether, she's a lot better, especially because of utility. But when you're looking at accounts with Illustrated Kingdom Hearts, or not Kingdom Hearts, Kyrie X. If you're looking at counts with a Kyrie X, what matters is multiplier. The medal with the biggest multiplier kind of wins in that category, because you don't need any other utility on any medal, just that big number. Unless you only use one Kyrie X, then your other medals that do buffs and debuffs really play a better role. But medals like this are not bad. Tier 4 means nothing when you have a high multiplier like that, guys. This is 11.0 multiplier. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to be guilting my Trickmaster, and I farmed it on my free-to-play account. Again, this is my free-to-play account if you guys didn't know that. Twilight Thorn. So I'm going to guilt these 2 medals, and these are going to be my main damage dealers. So I'm going to go back into that quest and do that all over. But while we're waiting, I should be waiting for a guilting campaign, but when you're a free-to-play account, mirrors stack up because you're not polling as much as you should be polling. If you're wasting money because you're always polling, eventually you guilt a lot of medals, you use a lot of mirrors, use a lot of Fantasia Mickey B, so on and so on. Ooh, I actually have 3. So mirrors stack up really, really quick. So when you get medals like this, you kind of don't care about guilting campaigns. It's always recommended to wait for a guilting campaign if your setup already beats the events. But out of a guilting campaign, guys, if you have a lot of mirrors and you need something right away to pass an event, then just go for it. So let's undo all this. Let's put on special attack, and they're going to be all up there. So I'm going to let you guys see my trait rolls. If you haven't watched my spotlight video for this, Metal Spotlight, negative 60 air, negative 60 ground, plus 1,000. I forgot to add this. I'm so sorry. 1,000 strength. This is a high score challenge medal. Divine Rose, Missing Ache. Having 1,000 strength is ideal for high score challengers. The more damage, the more like strength damage you have, the more score you will get in high score challenges. Negative 60 traits will not do anything for you. The more strength you have, the better. So if you want a high score challenge medal and you have no other AoE single hit medal, use this one. It's not AoE, but this will help you in high score challenges, and that's the trait you guys want. So let's go into the rest of this. Let's see what I get. I'm just going to skip them fast because I don't like to make this video super long for you guys, but I do want to see, let you guys see what my traits are. Now, does this affect the traits I get? I don't know. All I know is that it speeds up the traits, and I'm going to do that for you guys. I don't want you guys sitting there for the whole thing. I also don't want to cut it out. Usually I would cut this out just to make this video a little quicker so you guys can go do something else, go watch another video of mine. I'm just kidding. You guys have lots of other things to do. So my guilt is... So it's a good thing I'm going to be using it as a copycat medal. Double strength. Doesn't stack. But yeah. Plus 1,000 strength, so it's a really good high score challenge for me. A high score challenge medal for me, which I don't mind. And now we're going to go to the Trick Master, because the Trick Master also plays a huge role in all this. Now, we have plenty of boosted ones, so I'm going to make the 3 copies with you guys, hopefully. Here's one trait roll with this. If I get one Trick Master at a perfect, I'm going to cut the rest of this out, because this is way too long. Here we go. Poison resist. Let's see what else we got here. That one's poison resist. Once I get a good trait, I'll cut the rest of it out, and I'll just show you my end result. Damage and raids, I don't like it. I'm not going to keep it. I'd rather keep the poison resist. You're a boosted one, but we got plenty of boosted ones. We got one for each day. Poison resist again. Oh, this is looking bad. Alright, let's throw another one down there. Come on. I'll even let this one play through. Just give me like a plus 1,000 or something. Thank you. Okay. Again, I'm okay with that because these are high score challenge medals. Work out very, very well for high score challenges. So plus 1,000 not bad. Negative 60s are what you want to see for events. Any events like the Hades Cup or so on and so on, negative 60s are what you guys want to be going for. Unless you have Kyrie X, it's a little bit different. So this is for the guilt roll for my first one. And that's it. This is going to be a plus 1,000 one, and I'm happy with that. 126%. Now, that's a guilt roll. I wish that was on the Twilight Thorn, because I have 3 chances of doing these ones. Ah, that sucks. That sucks so bad. That's okay. That's going to be my main one right there, plus 1,000, and now let's go set up my second one. I'm going to do all this, and I'll show you guys the end result. Okay, so last chance on this third one. This third one's going to be the guilt roll and the trait roll. I'm going to let all this play out because... Not this part. This part takes too long. I'm going to let this part play out. Let's see if I get a perfect guilt. It has 119. That's not bad. So this one I actually use mirrors on instead of the other one. Max HP. So no negative 60 ground, which I do prefer for magic medals, but that's all right. So what I'm going to do here is going to be the plus 1,000 I'm going to use because the quest I'm going to do right now with you guys, I want to use negative 60 ground, but I didn't get negative 60 ground on any of them. I got plus 1,000. So we're going to level this up. And we're going to go back into that quest. So, sadly, the problem with my free-to-play account is that I don't buy enough avatar boards. So, when you look at my avatar boards... Not my avatar boards. When you look at my skills, I don't have a lot of skills. This is what I have attack boost for, max SP gauge 0. Which, if you have no other medal in your game and you're not pulling good and you haven't guilt anything... This is not that bad to put on him because he is a high multiplier, but you might get lucky and you might pull an EX medal or a really strong medal and then you don't have attack boost for max. That's why avatar boards are very important to buy. Now I know I could buy my second avatar board over there, but I'm saving these just in case. Besides that, I don't have another skill I can put on him. Attack boost 3, APP Lux Plus. As you guys can see, attack boost 4 Lux Plus. If I ever get into Lux farming, I want to save those as well. But for now, what I'm going to do is make a Keyblade setup that has these guys and show you on the new quest. I'm going to go clean up my Keyblades and I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so we're back at the quest and I'm going to be using the Twilight Thorn for this because it is a magic enemy, so we're using speed enemies. We also got our speed booster here, which is really going to help. He's not going to be doing the damage, sadly, because he's on a 2.5 multiplier. It can do damage at 2.5, but I got no attack boost here. And he's not fully guilted. So, he doesn't have as much strength as he's supposed to have, but the whole point here is my HD Anti-Form and my Friend Medal are all going to be copies of him. And we're going to go into this quest and see if we can do that. Again, copycat medals are really good. This is just to show you that these free event medals are really, really good and they will help you out. I took away my HD Xion so I can put on auto battle. It's a lot quicker than our fingers trying to swipe. Sometimes we make mistakes and we swipe too early and it taps it. I've done that many, many times. But right here, guys, look at that strength. Now, again, my HD Anti-Form Sora is a tier 6, so the multiplier is higher than 11 right now. But the whole point is that we're copying event medals and we're still doing tons of damage. So, for all you free-to-play players out there, just save for the reprint banner for copycat medals. Even if it's not HD Shion or Antiform, the Key Art Bond Beginning in Sky is really good. The new Tier 7 coming out is also really good. As you guys can see, our main damage dealer is a Twilight Thorn. I know these are copycat medals that are doing the damage, but it's copying that medal's attack. It's special, so that multiplier plus the actual gilted medal's guilt. So this right here took all 3 of them. It took all 3 of them, so I'm a little worried about the new one, but let's see what's going to happen. Now this guy right here, he does have general defense up already, ×3, so I should have brought more general defense down medals in here, or I should have brought a bell or something else to wipe out all its buffs. So there is no general defense down on this enemy right now because of all that, and you guys can see our damage is not that good. So what I'm going to do here is use my Nova as well, see if this works. Even not an attack boost on the Twilight Thorn, we're still doing tons of damage. Now here's where he's going to activate his buff. So he's going to get a huge buff from this. We actually get to see this now. Ooh, we almost killed him. So we're going to get smacked down. We didn't die because of defense boost 4. And oh yeah, I got one more hit here. This does have extra attack. I'm going to use the extra attack just for the laughs of it. This should kill him. There you go. So even though extra attack killed him, I'm pretty sure if we just planned that better, like if the extra attack wasn't there, it would have been my turn anyways, and hopefully another defense boost or my second chance trigger and I came back to life. So with Twilight Thorn, if I actually put attack boost and had it fully guilted on the pet slot, we could have crushed that quest, no problem. Don't forget guys, if you are free to play, don't worry about it. Just save your jewels for the proper banners. Buy good avatar boards along the way, like the ones that are right now. These avatars are really, really good, and I mean the new ones. The older ones, they had their place. The only thing that's really good is this Mickey on the shoulder. It'll increase your skill perk, and skill perk's really, really good, guys. But the main one is this one right here. You guys want to buy both. If you don't have any good medals right now, save these skills when you do get good medals, especially copycat medals. That attack boost 4 max Lux Plus on a copycat medals means you always have a good Lux Plus medal because it will always copy your best medal, and then you have technically 2 good rating medals. Defense boost 2 max, really good for prob mode 160, and attack boost 4 max and SP gauge 0, really good skill for any medal in the game. Even when attack boost 5's out, that attack boost 4 is still going to be very, very powerful. Like I said before, the only other one that's interesting is this one, but its skills aren't that good. There's no maxes here. There's attack price plus, which is okay. It'll help you in that proud 160, but it's not worth the 1500 jewels to go for that. You're going for that skill purse plus 6 if you guys need it. So hopefully this video helped you out. Hopefully it shows you that there is hope for free-to-play players in this game. Like any other video I make, I strive to show you guys that this account has been here and I have not struggled to pass more than 98% of these quests, and most of the time I just do it anyways. I struggle, but I conquer in the end. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.